The Ukraine conflict continues to escalate, with significant developments on multiple fronts. Early Thursday, Ukrainian forces launched a strike on a tanker in the southern Russian port of Rostov-on-Don, according to local officials. This attack caused damage to the vessel and, tragically, resulted in fatalities among the crew, as reported by Regional Governor Yuri Slyuser on Telegram. Mayor Alexander Skryabin added that emergency teams were battling a fire on the tanker following the drone strike, while also mentioning that an oil product leak was averted. Furthermore, parts of an apartment building under construction and 2 private homes in a nearby town were also damaged. Simultaneously, the city of Zaporizhzhia and its surrounding areas faced Russian airstrikes, leading to at least 32 injuries, as stated by local authorities. The head of the regional military administration, Ivan Fedorov, reported the casualties on Telegram, including 5 children. These strikes targeted a block of flats, a house, and an educational establishment. In addition, a Russian drone strike on a civilian car in Kushuhum, south of Zaporizhzhia, caused further injuries. A crucial discussion is unfolding in Brussels, where Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is meeting with European partners. His aim is to secure support for using frozen Russian assets to aid Ukraine, despite facing pressure from Washington against the plan. The European Union has proposed a plan to leverage approximately €90 billion, $105 billion, from these frozen assets. This money would be provided as a loan to help Ukraine defend itself against Moscow's forces, with the expectation that any future Russian reparations to Ukraine would be used to repay the loan. But here's where it gets controversial. European intelligence agencies have revealed a campaign of intimidation orchestrated by Russian intelligence targeting Belgian politicians and senior finance executives. The aim is to dissuade the country from approving the use of €185 billion, $217 billion, in assets for Ukraine. Security officials have indicated that key figures at Euroclear, the securities depository holding the majority of Russia's frozen assets, and other leaders have been deliberately targeted. EU leaders are currently deliberating whether to approve the urgently needed funds for Ukraine, which would be secured by Russian central bank assets. In a stark warning, Volodymyr Zelenskyy has stated that Russia is preparing for another year of war in 2026. This statement follows Vladimir Putin's declaration that Moscow would undoubtedly achieve its objectives. Zelenskyy's statement was a response to Putin's earlier remarks, which indicated Moscow's intent to seize Ukrainian territories. Putin also warned that Russia would seek to expand its gains if Kyiv and its allies rejected the Kremlin's demands during peace talks. Finally, the UK has issued a final warning to Roman Abramovich. The UK has given Roman Abramovich a final warning to release £2.5 billion, $3.3 billion, from the sale of Chelsea FC for Ukraine. The British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, announced that the funds, which are subject to UK sanctions, would be directed to a new foundation for humanitarian causes in Ukraine. This transfer is seen as Abramovich's last opportunity to comply. What are your thoughts on the use of frozen assets to support Ukraine? Do you believe the international community is doing enough to hold Russia accountable? Share your opinions in the comments below.